What does being an American mean to you? How much do you value freedom, and how much do you respect the country that you live in? Are you really proud to be an American? Major events and discussion arose last year over the discussion of the national anthem. The problem was standing or remaining seated during the national anthem. It was most noticed during the professional football games. And it all started with Colin Kaepernick, quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. This is a huge issue that should be addressed and is overall disrespectful to our country and all the military troops, past and present. According to the New York Times, Kaepernick stated that he chose to remain seated as a statement against racial oppression. I feel like oppressed is not an appropriate word for Kaepernick to use in his position. Obviously, I do not know him personally, but to me, the definition of oppression is being treated harshly and unjustly. Kaepernick is playing professional football, making millions, and have people giving him attention day in and day out. The problem is, standing up for the national anthem has nothing to do with racial issues or problems. Dictionary.com defines anthem as a song as of praise, devotion, or patriotism. Nowhere in this definition is anything mentioned about race or division in the country due to differences in skin color. As a matter of fact, standing for the national anthem is something that everyone is supposed to do as a sign of unity in our country. When someone does not stand, they are being selfish and completely self-absorbed. Players are about to play a whole game where the spotlight is on them. Why can't they stand up for about 3 minutes and respect those that are protecting them so that they have the freedom to play this game without attack? Unfortunately, Kaepernick started a trend throughout the United States. Other professional athletes started to refuse to stand, and even high school students started following in his footsteps. The Pittsburgh Steelers even stayed in the locker room during the national anthem. Americans need to realize this is a problem and something must be done. Refusing to stand for the national anthem is showing disrespect not only for our country's flag, but also to those who have fought or are currently fighting for our freedom. Drew Brees said it best. It's an oxymoron that you're sitting down, disrespecting the flag that has given you the freedom to speak. Refusal to stand is such a selfish act. There are men and women out there sacrificing their lives so that we can live a safe and worry-free life. Players have refused to stand because they feel like they are being oppressed, or only causing more uproar and division by not participating in such a ritual with their fellow Americans. Personally, being a firm believer of standing during the national anthem, it is satisfying to know that even President Donald Trump disapproves of remaining seated. The article, Refusing to Stand for the National Anthem, records that Trump stated, "Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when someone disrespects our flag, fire the players? I'm willing to bet that if firing those players was a solution to the problem, there would be a rapid decrease in the number of players kneeling during the national anthem." The debate over the solution went on for months, and Trump was tweeting about it daily. While it will never happen completely across the board, all players need to be humble and realize that for a short few minutes, it's not all about them. The only way to get this to stop is to set a rule, and if it is broken, there will be negative consequences. Players will not change their act until there is a severe punishment for their disrespectful action. Finally, on May 23, 2018, all 32 NFL teams agreed that everyone on the field must stand in respect for the flag and the country. Everyone is not required to come out onto the field, but if you do, you must stand in honor of the anthem. This is better solution than just putting up with it, but I do believe that everyone should be required to participate. It is a team, and everyone is supposed to work together. It causes divisions among teammates, coaches, and fans to not all support the country of which you are a citizen. We need to feel as though we are united, and we can all begin with the simple act of taking pride in our country together as we stand for the national anthem.